Before the billion-dollar deals, before the fame, there was season one, raw, unfiltered, and full of untold stories. Shark Tank didn't start with polished pitches or viral memes. It began with real entrepreneurs, real ideas, and real risks. Today, we're rewinding the clock and diving into the very first season of Shark Tank, but not to laugh at the awkward moments or failed pitches. No, we're here to celebrate the ones that made it, the ideas that actually worked, the businesses that left the tank and built something real.
You're gonna give me 55% of your business. I'd be very happy to hand you over that $50,000.
What happened to all the love?
I love this lady.
What happened to all the love?
The numbers gotta make sense.
Too nice for that.
Let's dive into the greatest wins of Shark Tank Season 1. Ava the Elephant. When Tiffany Crumans walked into the tank, she didn't look like a traditional entrepreneur. No PowerPoint slides, no sales charts, no fancy background music, just a small talking elephant made of fabric, held together with glue and hope. Her pitch was simple, but powerful. Ava the Elephant was a talking medicine dispenser for kids. Why? Because she had worked as a nanny for a child with Down syndrome who was terrified of taking medicine. And she thought, why not make the process less scary? It didn't have tech, it didn't look sleek, but it had something that no other pitch that day had. Heart. The sharks looked confused at first. Some smiled politely, maybe even a little skeptically, but then came the demo. The elephant spoke in a calm, friendly voice to help encourage kids to take their medicine, and suddenly, things changed. Barbara Corcoran leaned in, emotionally connected with Tiffany's story, and made an offer. $50,000 for 55% of the business. The deal was sealed. But here's where the story really takes off. After the show, Barbara helped Tiffany get the product manufactured, packaged, and into retail. And not just any retail. I'm talking about Walgreens, CVS, Baby Depot, and even international markets. Within a year, Ava the Elephant was in over 10,000 stores. Tiffany went from a babysitter with an idea to a businesswoman with a nationwide product line. Even after the Shark Tank glow faded, Ava the Elephant remained a success story. Tiffany continued to refine the product, expand distribution, and became a face for entrepreneurial resilience. What most people don't know is that shortly after her Shark Tank appearance, she was diagnosed with thyroid cancer. But even while fighting for her health, she kept building her business. In fact, she's been featured in Forbes, Business Insider, and even spoke at women's entrepreneurship events. Eventually, she sold Ava the Elephant to a larger company and moved on to mentor other inventors and startups. Up next, Voyage Air Guitar. This was one of the most technically impressive ideas from season 1.